Buddy V's Fighters to Watch.
100th episode, fighters to watch. So I'm gonna do things a little different because I feel like I need to talk about some fighters that have had the most improvement. Because when I tell you there's a fighter to watch, it's for a reason. Now, first fighter, as always, we start off with the scrapyard. So I have to say the fighter's soul because I feel he really has improved from his first fight when you really watch it to the
Yeah.
amount of the work he's had to have put in to be able to have technique, to have kickboxing matches, boxing matches, to where he's going to be probably competing for a belt here soon. I don't know what's going to go on. Maybe next month, maybe in a couple months if he has an opponent, but it's proof that I love watching lighter fighters too. Not every fighter is bulky and has 200 pounds packed with muscle. Sometimes they're quick, there's lightning fast, and he's got some iconic fights. So make sure you go check him out because he definitely has grown a lot. And you got to give props when props are due. And he's also fought in some other cages outside of Scrapyard, which is another reason why he's made it because he's starting to make that transition. Which also another fighter making a transition to other stuff is from Street Beast West Coast, Young and Lavish. Now this is a fun fighter because I mean you again can look from his first fight to his most recent fight and you see the amount of growth from not just through his training but through the experience in that cage, from getting down with the nitty gritty to the point where he has a fight in an outside organization. He's also going to be fighting the one and only Shinigami. So that's going to be a fun fight to watch. But again, a fighter making steps to go even further in their fight career that deserves the recognition. Third one from the OG yard, Man in the Mirror. For those of you that know, that is Scarface's son, and he made his pro debut. Now, talk about props when props are due. He's had a shit ton of fights in the scrap or in the OG Street Beast yard. Because of that, I still thought, people who may usually have an amateur record. He didn't even need an amateur record. This boy was so skilled. He went to have his pro debut and came home with a win. And let me tell you, I was not surprised because he is an excellent fighter. He's grown crazy from his first fight because you all can't forget how young he also is too. So yeah, I want to see this pro now. Ooh. And last one from Dirty South was Dennis the Menace because he had a nasty fight recently. I mean, you gotta go check it out. And he's gonna be going to get an even bigger record outside of Street Beast and eventually go pro. And that's one of his big goals that he's gonna make happen. And he even proclaimed it at the end of his video. So you know what? We're talking about people transitioning who's already done that. So you need to make sure that you watch them. I mean, these people are out of this world. Like I said, props when props are due. Those are my four fighters that have earned more than just a fighter to watch. 100th episode.